What's up, Doc's Daily? It is Monday. We're live and in full effect. Monday the 13th. It's not supposed. It's lucky Monday the 13th. That's how that works. Mama Trapp in the house as well. Well, there's some stuffed animals. Craig Trapp, are you okay? Blink twice if you're being held against your will.
I'm good. I took my mom to lunch today. Guess where?
Chipotle.
She doesn't like Chipotle.
Skyline? No, she's not a Skyline. Oh, Mama Trapp's gangster. She likes the chili. All right, good. Good
tomorrow, I take her to lunch Outback. We already planned it out. Outback.
Oh, already got it set. Out. I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, we're here 1 o'clock Eastern. Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm joined here with Craig Trapp, Nick Menken on a Monday, which a lot of NHL on today. Early NHL. We have an NHL going off right now. Colorado's already up 1-0 over the Sabres. We also have we got 2 baseball games. We got a doubleheader. We got a doubleheader in baseball. We got a doubleheader in NFL. We got college football all week. Tomorrow starts there's college football tomorrow. So I mean, we're in the thick of it, folks. If you're not following along, I don't know what you're doing here. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Craig Trapp, where do you want to start?
Let's start baseball. I think it's. I mean, when's the last time we had a doubleheader in Monday Night Football and playoff baseball on the same day? It's got to be like first time ever, right?
Yeah, bad scheduling. Just bad scheduling.
Yeah, and Abe, when did this become a thing on Monday night?
Years ago, they tested it a couple years ago, and the ratings were really good.
Really good, yeah.
I wouldn't mind if they started it like the first game of the doubleheader a little earlier so that they don't overlap each other. I like when they did that earlier on in the season, but that second game finishes at like 1 a.m. in the morning East Coast, so it's hard.
Yeah, that's hard too. And if you're gonna do a doubleheader, do an East Coast West Coast kind of doubleheader. Doing the Commanders who are hosting this game. I mean, that's the East Coast. The Falcons hosting is East Coast. So, and if you're going to, I like the idea of spacing it out just a little bit further.
It's tough though, right? The West Coast, you have the Raiders, the Seahawks. There's only like 5 teams on the West Coast.
Yeah.
The problem is right now they're in the London schedule, London part of the schedule. So you already have one game that's London teams. Of course, we've had 4 weeks in a row now, 5 games over the last 4 weeks, or something like that. 4 games out of the last 4 weeks, something like that. And there's another one this week. I saw there's another London game. I don't know. I don't know. Did you guys? I never catch the beginning of that. It's like I'm at the end of the first quarter.
I'm getting my cup of coffee.
Halftime. I'm in my underwear getting coffee. I'm just telling you right now at halftime. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? Do I have to make a live bet?
I mean, I know they want it to be the standalone game. That's the idea. But if they push that back a full hour, you would get a lot more people, and it would go right to the first game then, basically. It'd be because there's always about a 30, 40-minute span between the London game and the 1 o'clock games Eastern time. So it's like if you push that back another hour, I think they would get a lot better ratings, I would imagine.
Real quick, we do have games coming off right now, and Daniel asked a question about this Lightning puck line. Any thoughts? I didn't bet this game. I lean Lightning, but I would have went Lightning in regulation as opposed to puck line. But I didn't actually bet anything. I don't know Nick, how do you feel about that game?
This one's a tricky one. Obviously, Boston's came out of the gates here 3-0. To start the season. And obviously Tampa Bay and their history, they're good enough to go on the road here in Boston. So I like that value. I would be on the Tampa Bay Lightning in this one, but -165 is a little heavy on that juice. So I personally would stay off of this, but if you want value in this game, you got to go Boston Bruins. They're undefeated here still until they lose a game. Keep riding that trend.
This is a game that, like, if it was in January, I would be on it.
What's that?
Tie through regulation. How about that?
I like that. Little draw action. What is that? Plus 180?
Yeah, something like that. Usually, the draw is almost always plus 160 to plus 180. I just feel like this has a game that's going to come right down to the wire.
It's a tricky one. Obviously, Tampa Bay looking for their first win, and Boston's just playing really good right now. So it's a game I like to watch, sit back, especially in that first week of hockey here. Don't unload your bankroll on this game. Just kind of pizza money if you do want to go either on the draw for plus money.
Nick, when you had Boston, though, last year when they made the Marchand trade, right? Wasn't that last year? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, it was last
I
year.
kind of thought that meant that Boston maybe would be on a rebuilding year this year. Not so far so good. Obviously, long season. We've seen teams. What was it, Buffalo a few years ago that jumped out like they won 5 of their first 6 games and then ended up being eliminated with a month left. So it's like, be careful what you wish for. But at least if you're a Boston fan, you have to say, well, maybe it wasn't like a rebuilding. It was just like, hey, we're going to get something for somebody that we don't expect to be back here.
Exactly, and they got prospects for Marchand. So now these young prospects here starting to get some time, now get a full season here under their belt. Obviously, it's too early to jump the gun here if it is going to pay off here in the long run. But they look good here in the first week. But yet again, it's too early to say, Craig, I would say.
How about the Blackhawks? They've been at every game. They've lost every game by 1, right? So if you take them on the plus on every game, they're undefeated.
They look good. They look good. They look fast.
I thought they were going to be Florida the first game. I thought, oh shit, they're going to catch them. Like anytime they hang the banner night, that's always like huge distraction. I thought maybe they could do it, but they did cover the puck line. Is this the day they get it done?
I love him. I love him here at home. And Spencer Knight in the United Center there is stout. I know he will be great in net here. All the values on the Blackhawks in this one. Like you said, Craig, they played the Florida Panthers great. They should have won that game on the road there. But being back at home, this is a big-time game. And the value here, minus 165 for the Mammoths. No, sir. Blackhawks all day plus value here, and I lean towards that over.
Hey, Lenny, did we wish our Canadian folks happy Thanksgiving?
It is Happy Thanksgiving Day for them over north of the border, which is why I like my 2-team Toronto parlay. Thanksgiving Day Toronto parlay, Maple Leafs and the Blue Jays. I'm just saying. And then they're playing against my Red Hawks, or my Red Wings, Red Hawks. I don't know. I do like the Blackhawks tonight, is what I was trying to say, though. I like them straight up. I think they're the best road dog, or not road dog, but home dog on the ice tonight. I think they get it done just straight up. But there's some 2-team parlays going around for me that probably have the Blackhawks puck line, plus a goal and a half. St. Louis plus a goal and a half. I like St. Louis is another dog I like. That's just a small dog, though. They're only plus, I think, like 105-ish. But I like St. Louis tonight, too, as well. Diane coming in hot. Hit the thumbs up or you won't, or your bets won't win. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Shouldn't the CFL play all the games should be on Thanksgiving Day today? Like this week, they should have had all the games tonight on the Monday. That would have been awesome. Like if they land them up like 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or however much they sprays them out to get them all in. They do have the one. It goes at 1 o'clock today, so it's getting ready to just kick off. I think Ottawa, Montreal. Montreal, huge favorite here, 13.5. You got to take Ottawa plus 13.5 here. Like,
some spots, I think you can get 14.
Yeah,
just so.
I'm looking right.
I also think the under in that game. I was thinking Ottawa and under for people that want to bet. I mean, the Toronto was like played nobody.
12.5 now. Some spots, 13.5, 12.5 in some spots.
You hear that?
Still, that's a lot of points. I kind of like the over. You like the under?
My mom still has a phone ringing around here somewhere. I didn't even know people had home lines directly into your apartments.
The home line.
The home phone's ringing. I gotta go. The internet. I gotta get off the internet. My phone's ringing.
I didn't even know there was such a thing as home lines anymore.
I know. That's awesome.
I don't even know the number. She must only give it to her boyfriend.
But yeah, obviously you're not on the friends list. That's the hotline right now. Whoa. That's the hotline bling. That's awesome. Yeah, early baseball is awesome for October. I do like that. But I'll tell you what, man. A night game, a little chilly out, October, the lights. I don't care if it's on a Tuesday. It's romantic.
Is the ceiling closed in Toronto today?
I'm sure.
Probably, yeah.
It's probably
stupid.
Probably. It's a 5 o'clock start, so up there that's like it would still be light when it starts, but it would get pretty chilly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Brewers game will be out. That game starts at what, 8 o'clock?
I'm sure the ceiling's closed for that. But I thought Toronto game 1. I was like Seattle. huge hangover, 15 innings, like, had to travel for them to win, and then the big dumper to hit the home run. Did you see the guy behind the plate that had the big dumper with like the dildo
He's
thing?
the same guy that went to Detroit, and he caught the 61st home run, and he had a T-shirt on, and it said 61. And he took it off, and he had 62 hit right here, and he caught it. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know, he's a Seattle Mariners super fan or something. He's traveling around. First of all, he's getting great seats, and then I mean, at least in Detroit, we didn't let his ass behind home plate.
It's always like, do you ever watch Ohio State Buckeyes games? The guy with
they're called back.
They call the big nuts or whatever, that guy with the face paint, always real big guy. I'm like, this dude must be a billionaire to be able to travel and get top front row seats no matter where they go, home or away. Either that or the Ohio State's just like, dude, you're our mascot, and you like, how do these people afford to live? Like,
I don't. Remember that guy in the Toronto Raptors super fan? I forget that guy's name, but he's traveled too. Yeah, everywhere, man.
I think everybody in Toronto's rich, though. That's my. I mean, I know that's not the case, but it's like I feel like everybody I've ever met from Toronto is rich. I don't know if that's the case, but it feels like that's the case. But Toronto today, this is must win because one, you lost game one when Seattle had you couldn't have had more wrong with Seattle, and then they find a way to win that game. Toronto couldn't score any runs. Today's a must win because the way Seattle's playing, they're not losing 2 games at home. They might lose 1. They're not losing 2 games at home. So if Toronto wants to stay in the series, and then the other game, the Dodgers, like, they feel like the team that's just going to win it all. Like, they just feel like they have really weaknesses.
Do you trust? Yeah, right. Nick, do you trust the Dodgers today? Do you trust which team is going to show up? The Dodgers that think they can walk through anything, or the Dodgers that actually came to play?
The Dodgers are the only team that can play bad and still win. Like, they can not pitch great, their offense can pick them up. They can.
The only reason why you think the Dodgers have a chance today is because Blake Snell is on the mound.
Absolutely.
But these Milwaukee Brewers here at home, you saw it against the Cubs. They will get to you here, and their offense is explosive, and this stadium's going to be absolutely rocking. I like Milwaukee game 1 value.
Do we know what the pitching matchup is extended in this series? So it's Snell. Who's game 2? Is it Ohtani game 2 or 3?
Tomorrow.
I would assume probably 3. It depends. I don't know.
If it was
so tomorrow is supposed to be Yamamoto, and Peralta, and then game 3 would be Thursday. I don't have anybody projected yet.
It's Ohtani, I think.
It's probably would be Ohtani. Who's pitching for Milwaukee today?
I don't know. I
don't have anybody listed anywhere I look. You guys don't either, right? Okay.
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, right now, you could get Milwaukee at home.
What's the series price? Does anybody know? Dodgers minus 125 or something like that.
Now you're gonna make me look.
Minus 130 maybe.
Just thinking about that. What's the series? I bet Toronto the series immediately after the Seattle beat the Tigers. I was angry betting, and I swear to God, it was an emotional bet. I was just like, bam, take it.
You have to rebet it now though that they're down 1 because now you're getting big value if you bet Toronto now. But I'm guessing the Dodgers are minus 130-ish in the 130s. I was hoping they could find a way to pitch for all 3 games.
So Toronto's plus 195 right now for the series. Milwaukee's plus 165. Dodgers minus 200. Yeah, plus I'm on where the hell am I at? Caesars. I'm on Caesars.
I thought maybe the home field would man, that's dude, the only way you can play that is if you play the Dodgers like in 5 or 6. Like you can't take the Dodgers minus 200 with they're on the road.
No. And you got to win these games for the Brewers here at home. Well, keep that home field.
The Brewers, I was just going to say the Brewers win in 7 because that's the only way they win. There's no way they're winning in, they haven't won a road game
at home.
They haven't won a road game in 3 years in the playoffs or something like that. They lost all the games in Chicago.
Yeah.
Granted, they won the 3 home games. That's why
they had success on the road though in Dodger Stadium. I know they swept them there
That was when they were on that streak, though, right? They were on.
That was when the Dodgers took off. They were on vacation.
Oh no, that was when the Brewers won 60 of like 80 games or something. That were in that stretch. Then they went in the lull after that and kind of picked it back up towards the end of the season. But I don't know.
But seriously, like we talk about bankroll management stuff like that. But like you look at a home team plus a run and a half at minus 130. We will give out minus 130 all day. I mean, that's acceptable juice in our market.
The runs matter in this one, though. That's what I'm saying.
I totally think 1.5 matters. I think
I want to see that starting pitcher first before I do take that run.
But that seems like they're enticing you to take that bet. It's almost looks too easy, which then makes me want to say Dodgers minus.
Unfortunately I don't have great internet here, but go back and look. The Dodgers have won by more than one run in every game, right? Except that in every win. I think all the Reds games did, right?
Their last game was 2-1 win against the Phillies.
4-3, 5-3.
Game 2 was when the Phillies was close. I just feel like there's not a. I just don't see how the Dodgers don't win by more than one run today. Like I don't like them tomorrow because I think Peralta is like he's going to be good at home. I think he'll be really, really good tomorrow. Who's going tomorrow? Glasnow, we said? No, Amato.
Yamamoto.
Yeah, Yamamoto.
So that means Glasnow on 3 or Ohtani in 3. You know, those will be the two.
Seth says Priester's pitching tonight.
Like him even better.
I love Milwaukee now.
Alternative run line Milwaukee.
I swear to you, I think that number moves. I think that number should move.
What do you go 1 inning against he got blown up in the first inning against the Cubs, right? But if you scratch that, he hadn't lost a game in 3 months or 4 months for the Brewers.
Yeah. I like that. I like Quinn Preacher on the bump.
I
did not know he was coming. Hopefully that's true. Is that confirmed?
Is that confirmed? Seth, we need another confirmation. We got to fact check you, Seth. I'm sorry. He
only had 30 pitches, so it's like he should have been good to go the next day if he needed to.
That's true too. Gianni says he really needs a play today that will win. Been losing like crazy. I think I'm 0-8-1. 0-8 and 1 unit plays. And I've been grabbing premium picks plus here. That one, my only vent. That's fair. Vent. Mariners sweep. Scott B says, Scott, stop. The Mariners are not sweeping the Blue Jays.
They're playing with house money today, and they got Logan Gilbert. I get he hasn't been good on the road, but hey, a lot more pressures on the Toronto Blue Jays. So I see where you're coming from, Scott, but Toronto's been great all year, and we'll see. We'll see if the pressure's not too big for this team tonight.
I mean, Toronto, they're off today. Everybody in this is their Thanksgiving once again. They've been drinking Labatt Blue since 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, dude, by the time this game starts,
Canada doesn't party like that.
Oh, yes, they do. Labatt Blue.
Oh, you don't have to tell me. I mean, I grew up in Detroit. Labatt Blue and a hockey game was a thing. You know, I mean, it went hand in hand at Joe Louis Arena. They only sold Labatt Blue. I remember when they stopped selling
beers, but in Canada, it's the king of beers.
Yeah, that's true.
Or is it Molson?
Maybe.
Or it's Labatt. One of them, right?
I don't know.
Where Toronto?
I'm not a Canadian drinker.
What is the Blue Jays Stadium called?
We drink craft beer out here, eh?
Is the Blue Jays Stadium named? Is it named?
It's Rogers Center.
Oh, Rogers Center, it is. Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was named after a beer, and I was like, "You telling me there's not drinking?"
Like the Molson Canadian Center. No.
All right,
so let me refresh some hockey.
All right, so we're gonna go down the line. Lenny, what are your baseball plays today?
I think I am square as hell, but I like the Blue Jays and the Brewers. I like the Brewers for real. I'm going to. I'll probably take them just on the money line, as much as I want the run line, but I'll just probably money line it.
All right, Nick.
I'm leaning in that first game, the under 7.5. I'm leaning towards the Mariners there to win this game, and I'm going with the Milwaukee Brewers with Preacher on the mound plus value money.
There you go.
All right, I'm Blue Jays, and I like the Dodgers, and I'm taking the Dodgers to win the series in 5 with the price the way it is. Yeah,
All
I think
right. I like that.
Brewers maybe get game 2, and then I think Dodgers finish them out. Is it this? I hate when they switch this around. Is it 2-3-2 or is it 2-2-1-1-1 like some of the NBA playoffs?
I think it's 2-2-1-1-1 if I'm not mistaken.
I like the 2-3-2 because then it makes.
I think it's 2-3-2. But
if it's
Is
that,
I don't
Dodgers
know
for sure.
Let me see. Wow.
I mean, the Brewers haven't run a road playoff game, not a series.
Good thing they got home field advantage
in 8 or 9 games, 8 or 9 times, I believe.
So let me ask you this question. Everybody wants to know. With playoff baseball, 2 great games that should be great games, anyways. All day of hockey. Is anybody watching Monday Night Football tonight?
Come on, bear down. What are we talking about?
I mean,
here?
the Bears and the Commanders, the Bills, and who are they playing again? Oh yeah, Atlanta.
Falcons.
I mean, bro, I'm all over Atlanta right now. I'm just saying.
I'm not going to give out that game because that's my 6-unit top play of the week in NFL. But I do like the Commanders in the late game. I think they still have. I'm telling you, since that intercept or that Hail Mary. Remember how the season's changed. Washington was
Thanks for bringing that back up.
Yeah, right.
It'd have been 5-2, right? If they won that game, or 4-2.
4-2.
And then after that, both of them completely switched their seasons. Like the Bears went into the tank, and since then the Commanders they end up winning a playoff game. I mean, I think the Commanders is going to find a way to win this game. And Jalen Daniels, that dude is. I didn't think he was that good. I'm going to be honest. I thought he was one of those guys that you run like the Johnny Manziel. You run around in college football. That's great. You ain't doing that in the NFL. No, he's done it in the NFL. He's been a problem.
Let me say this about Washington and Bears game before Nick tells you to bear down. I kind of like the Bears. Okay, hear me out. Ben Johnson remembers that the Commanders beat the hell out of him and the Lions last year. I think he's got that chip. Whatever. The safest play for me, I got probably 5 props in each game. I'm not gonna lie. I probably got 5 small props in every game. But this is a game the Bears can win outright. And like F around and find out on a Monday night and give Bears fans hope, right? They give them hope. But we all know they're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to be good. They're just not. And the Bears aren't good. And people have tape on Jaden Daniels. So I don't think he's going to have as big as an impact this year as he did last year. This year's Jaden Daniels is Jackson Dart. Watch. But on the early game, hold on, Jack. I'm going to answer your question real quick.
I'm glad Lenny's done with his rant here on a Monday morning. Bear down here, folks. Do not get trapped in this line. Who in the right mind will be on the Bears tonight? You guys are probably all on the Washington Commanders, especially after last week's performance on the road. Jaden Daniels, Los Angeles Chargers. No hope for the Bears, right? Off a bye week. Wrong. I think they absolutely come in here. They cover this spread, and I would even sprinkle some on the money line here, folks. And if you want a 2-team teaser 6-point, I like the Atlanta Falcons 6-point, and I like my Chicago Bears. Boom. Bear down, baby. Let's roll.
Who are the Bears beat?
I like the Bears.
Who they beat? Because, I mean, they should have lost to Vegas. They missed the field goal to win the game. They beat Dallas. We've seen Dallas has, zero defense. I thought the Bengals defense was bad. The Cowboys defense, I think when they traded Micah Parsons away, the whole defense just said, fuck it, we ain't gonna play this year. Because they have not stopped anybody.
I mean, Washington's defense isn't that great. They had one good game, and that was last week against the Chargers. But are the Chargers that good right now? I don't know. They're running into a little hiccup. So, you got a bad defense too on the Commanders. It's not if Washington's going to move the ball. We know they're going to score points here. Can the Commanders stop the Bears tonight? And that's going to be the question. We'll see.
I don't think anybody stops anybody. I love the over. This might be the squarest teaser ever, but it's Atlanta plus 6 points in a teaser to 10, and it's the over in the Bears Commanders game. I mean, that's about as square. When you look up teaser, that's going to show you that in a dictionary. I'm just telling you right now. I don't know if it hits. whatever, this, that, or whatever. I mean, that's my teaser, but I like the over in this Bears-Commanders game as well. I think both these teams are the same, honestly. I think they both have electric quarterbacks. I think they both can be creative in the offensive team aspect of it, but I think defensively, they're both weak in the secondary. So I think both quarterbacks have good days. I think both teams can run on each other. So I kind of like the over, but
63% on the
I ain't
Bills,
watching this game.
64% on the this is crazy on the Commanders. That like so huge public on both the favorites tonight. Very rarely will two favorites win when they're usually in that.
Right.
FYI. But I will say this. Quarterbacks, this is I know Robert wants to still say that, and maybe even some other Bear fans like Caleb's like something's wrong with that guy. Like he just doesn't he makes it harder on himself. He's got guys open. He'll pass up a guy wide open at the sticks to try to throw it deep or scramble around. He's just like, just make the easy play. Get the ball out of your hands. Like that's why
Jared talking about quarterbacks making bad decisions. How about Justin Fields for the Jets this weekend?
Brutal.
10?
Negative.
Brutal. Thank God we got rid of him. But Ben Johnson brings a whole new offensive scheme, though. And the only leniency I could say, he needs time under Ben Johnson, because what he has now is a legit offense that is produced at a high level that he has to hit these reads. Or
it's very complicated offense to learn. It's a very complicated offense to learn, and I don't think he's been given enough time. I don't think he's going to be any good, but I'm a Lion fan. You know what I mean?
It reminds me of Shanahan's offense too. They got all these new receivers here, and look what happened. They're going off sides because there's so many motions and whatnot, a lot of variables going in, and that's hurting him here with all the injuries on San Francisco. So give him time. Give him time, Craig.
Think about
I agree. He's going to hit his spots.
Vikings, the last 2 years, they've been bringing quarterbacks midweek, and they start and they win games. The 49ers bring in, like, we've seen Mac Jones win games. Dude, good quarterbacks can win even if you don't have this is way far into the season now with the training camps and everything. He has not been good. Like, they beat a bad Dallas team. They should have lost to the Raiders. Like, I don't know. It's just like Caleb. He wants to be a superstar instead of just, dude, you will be a superstar. Hit the 10-yard receiver. Let the guy take off for 50 yards. A 60-yard pass doesn't have to be 60 yards through the air. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
Jared Goff is the perfect example. Like, the dude doesn't have.
He's not a deep ball. He's not going to throw it deep very often. He's going to throw it across the middle, let J-Mo run wild, or something like that.
Like, look, Joe Flacco came in and freaking put up points for the Bengals this week. He like, what did he get there Tuesday, and he played at Green Bay on Sunday. So it's like, I don't know. To me, he's had a lot of time. He has talent. That's just, there's no question with it. It's his decision making. I mean, Justin Fields has talent. Justin Fields, athletically, as good as any quarterback we've seen, like, bar none. Now, granted, not the greatest accuracy, but I mean, he has all the weapons to run the ball. Jaden Daniels has got that, but he has accuracy. That's been the key for him, is his accuracy, his mobility.
And he's a little banged up today. I mean, he's not fully healthy.
Banged up for this whole year. I mean, he really has. I mean, what was it? 2 weeks Mariota started for him? They went 1-1, I think, during those 2 weeks.
Yep.
Maybe 3, right? Two. They went 1-1. They beat a bad team. Who did they beat? And then they got smoked 1 week.
Seth says, by the way, after further research he's done on social media, is pointing to Priester or Quintana for today's game. So it's going to be pitching chaos. Pitching chaos game 1. And that's fine. I kind of like Milwaukee. I like Milwaukee's pitching staff top to bottom. To be honest with you, I think they're pretty. The bullpen's pretty decent.
No. You have to take the Dodgers. Like, if you just pitch, line up the starters.
Trust the Dodgers bullpen, though? I give it to Milwaukee.
Slightly. But to me,
I think it's a little bit more.
Here's what the problem is. The Brewers have one guy that you're like, hey, you can give the ball to him as a starter and say, and we feel like we're getting a win. He's only going to pitch 2 games in this series. You know what I mean? Like, if he goes in 2, he's going to pitch game 6, most likely. I guess maybe if you got in a real big pinch, you could pitch him in 5. But I don't know. I hate when this is what happens though when you go 5 and you can't set your pitching matchup. Is that you don't. Priester wasn't good if you have him even like against the last game. So I think they're up against it this series. But I would have said the same thing to be honest. Game 1 with Toronto and Seattle. I mean, there was no team that was up against it more than Seattle, and they found a way to win. And it really wasn't that close. After it got past the first couple innings, I was like, damn, Seattle's going to win this game. You could just feel it.
Yeah.
I tell you what, they better learn too. They better learn not to have Polanco up with runners on late in innings. That guy has been ice in his veins when he has runners in position and a chance to do damage there and give the Seattle another lead in that game. And you saw it yesterday, and that's exactly what they did. So Polanco's been hot at the plate. Be very, very careful when he comes up to bat today.
He did it the whole time against the Tigers, and he did it in game 1. I mean, he's out there swinging those old, like, the wiffle ball bats that are like twice big. He can hit anything. He can't miss, and you gotta adjust around him right now because he's seeing the ball great.
Who's Ohtani? You got to take his, like, he's got to break out of a slump, right? He's kind of been in a slump since the Red Series, early in that Red Series. What's the props for him today? I got to think he's going to break out. It's like he's too good of a hitter to be doing what he's doing. I don't know.
I bet you his home runs juiced, probably 150.
Got to be though. It always is, but it's like, I mean, I feel like
no, plus 250.
250?
Plus 250 over half. Anytime home run. His hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5. He always gets
pitches though because you have Betts and you have Freeman around him. I mean, you have to pitch to him because if you put him on, now you instead of giving up a single, a solo home run, now another guy hits a 3-run homer. So it's like I will say he
over 1.5 hits is plus 200. So
that's not bad, but
I don't.
If he's getting a hit in Milwaukee here, it's gonna leave the yard. So I like that.
Right. Yeah. So I don't hate that there. Some action already. Tampa Bay's up 2-0 here.
What did he have? One hit in the other series, in this last series, Ohtani? One hit?
I don't know if he
one or two, I believe. I know he had a bomb.
At least going into the last game, I don't think he had just one hit, I think. So
that says he likes the Dodgers first 5.
He started off the Red Series hitting a home run on the opening pitch, so that was a little difference.
That's fair. All right, we're gonna jump on out of here. Craig, tell them what you got going on at the site, and then we'll get out of here.
6-unit best bet in NFL goes tonight. It's in the Bills and the Falcons game. Have a small play, real small, 2 units in the NHL. I think my theory in the NHL is you should be playing really, really low the first week. It's just, and we've seen it. This is a very tough, more so than even other years, I thought so far. I mean, Vegas in game 1, when they take they're down 3-1, they come back, they're winning 5-3, end up giving up 2 runs or two goals, one is shorthanded, and end up losing that game. I mean, it's just weird stuff happens opening week of the NHL.
Fair enough. Nick, what do you got going on?
Yeah, we got a football play tonight, lower unit, 2 unit in that Monday night later game. And then as well, we got a 2-pack on the ice. Those 2 are later as well. They're smaller units. I believe it's 4 total there. CFL that goes off at about 30 minutes. And we got 2 props for Monday night action as well.
Didn't the CF game already start?
Did it start? It might have actually.
No, let me see.
Thought it was 1 p.m.
Montreal's up 11-0 with a minute to go in the first.
I like the Wild tonight. See, I like the Kings.
But I like the Kings. Darcy Kemper 0-2 to start the season.
Seth, we're polar opposites. I like the Kings and I like St. Louis. But it is small plays, just getting it's just track stuff. We're just messing around finding.
Tampa Bay's up 2-0 over Boston 4 minutes ago in the first. 1-1 Colorado, Buffalo, and Winnipeg up 2-0 against, and then Ottawa, Nashville 0-0. So
who's Winnipeg playing? Islanders?
Yeah. Man, the Islanders suck bad. They're going to be bad this year. I mean, I know it's way early, but they do not look good out the gate.
No.
I'm not. They're going to be a team that I'm going to. There's always a team or two that you just fade. You just fade all the time. You can make money on them. I think Columbus this year is going to be one of those teams where you can make money on them. You'll get them with good value. They're a decent team.
Home.
At home. They're at home. They're a decent team. Huh?
They play tonight at home.
Today, right?
Yeah, against Devils, which I don't hate them at home. They're about flip a coin kind of price.
Plus 118 on the Blue Jackets tonight. The New Jersey's not great. I was surprised they were that big a favorite. I was a little shocked on that. Yeah, to me, it's more about I think people are thinking Columbus is going to suck, which I think
everybody always thinks Columbus sucks.
Right.
That's the thing. Nobody ever thinks of Columbus as a decent hockey team, and they have pieces. They play good defense. Let's say that. And I kind of like them.
Car payments were made at home with Columbus last year. Come on, man.
Freaking car payments.
Break those out.
Yeah, and Columbus at home in regulation. Sign me up. I'm just saying. That was a thing last year. Florida and the Flyers tonight. Panthers Flyers under. I like the under.
Scares me. That one scares me.
Under. That's
like but they could easily be 1-2. So it's like I kind of think
Florida's all banged up. They're gonna be okay. They're gonna challenge for the cup again.
Now Philly, if this game was earlier, like starting now, like these early games, I would hammer Philly because Philly day games at home, money. But this is a night game, so I'm very hesitant on how they're going to react against a good Panthers team. So this is one I watch.
Florida's good. Philly's.
Why is it every NHL Canada team should be playing at home today? It should be like, hey, we're going to make them play at home because this is the holiday for them.
Holiday.
Make it like why aren't some are playing each other? Like, why would we play each other? They should be playing other teams that obviously.
The only one that's not playing at home is Winnipeg, but
yeah, it just seems like some are playing each other.
It's the only one. Yeah, they're playing. I don't think they get down on Thanksgiving the way we get down on Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's a national holiday. I mean,
I know it's a national holiday, but I'm just saying we're deep frying turkeys at 9 a.m. You know what I mean?
Those socialists up there, they have national holidays like every month. Like in the U.S., we do have banking holidays. Today is actually a banking holiday. It's Columbus Day for you guys that don't know. For you guys that are bankers, you're at home today, but it's a big day.
Who the hell's a banking hours? Who's working banking hours? I'm just letting you know. Nobody. All right, we're gonna bounce on out of here. Don't forget about the free $60 account if you're looking for new customers. Free $60 account link in the description of the video right here. There's
couple stuffed animals you could win.
So you can win stuffed animals with this free $60 account. Somehow, some way. DM Craig Trapp. He'll get you hooked up with the stuffed animal account. $60 right here at DocSports.com. Free 60. We'll see you guys on the next one. Use that free 60. Check out these two handicappers premium plays. We'll be back tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. Take care, folks.